have wanted to be a model for a very long time. Does anyone remember glamour shots? Yes. I would literally go to glamour shots regularly to get, that awful jacket. But they did a great job of my hair and makeup. A couple shades a little too light, but I had the pose. And so I would do that annually for a while just to build my profile. When I was younger, my mom had me do great practice. So for every year, every birthday, we did the Sears, I think it was, yeah, Sears or the Bay or whatever. Towers? Was that a thing? Towers or Zellers? Yeah, I was in the photo studio, pink dressed. I remember the year I had a rock thrown at my forehead, and I was in that picture with this big Coke knot on this side. It was great. It was great. She still shows that photo for some reason. So anyways, at some point I blacked out in that experience and was still trying to be a model. But I was, rounder than most, and I'm short. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I am 5 foot flat. There is no change, and I've pretty much been this height for a majority of my life. So whenever I went to modeling agencies, they would say, you have, if you had 2 more inches, you'd be great. But I thought, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna do it. I became more of an introvert than normal, so when it came to speaking in front of audiences, that would never happen. I would more talk with friends side by side, but I decided I was going to overcome that one year. And my sister, she is the model. Yes, my middle sister, her name is Lonnie. She is like 5'7", she's, anything she can do with her hair. She can beat a face like nobody's business. She's beautiful all the time. So whenever she decides to do her modeling thing, I would just tag along. I was the groupie, but I thought at some point someone would need me to hold a camera, and I just happened to fall in front, and I would get my moment in the sun. But that didn't happen either. So we had a moment where someone that we knew was doing a hair show. A hair show is a fashion show with hair. And so I was really excited about this. And she said, do you want to go, Kesha? And I was like, I'm going to get my moment. It's here. Signed up, put my name in ink that I committed to be a part of this hair show. We then proceeded to start with the practicing and learning, choreography and different things, and I'm a little bit clumsy, so it took me a minute to pick up the routine. So as I started to build my confidence, they said you need to wear heels. I wear running shoes. And so I needed to recruit the help of a friend. I had an amazing friend named Teresa at work. She was very stylish, and she wore all kinds of shoes. So I said, Teresa, this lunch period, we need to get me shoes. So we went to the shoe store, and she showed me tiny, skinny heels, and she showed me really, really spiky heels, and I was like, I can't wear any of those. Do you have something with a thicker heel? And we found the perfect pair of shoes. They were like this thick heel, and they were stilts, but I could kind of walk in them. We put rubber stuff on the bottom so that I wouldn't slip, and I practiced for 3 weeks on how to walk in these shoes. Then I had to do the routine. So we got there. It was beautiful. Then they said you have to wear makeup. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got lip gloss on. This has been my look for all my life. So we got to the point where, you got to do the hair, you got to do the makeup. They put so much makeup on my face, I wasn't sure I could still see myself underneath all of that. And then I had this voluptuous wig. It was so many curls. But at this time in my life, I had 2 hairstyles. Short and shorter. So when we put this wig on, I wasn't sure how it was going to stay, but they said, just be careful. Okay. Now, the runway was a T. So at the top of the stage was the T where myself and my fellow models would be standing. Each of us would walk down to the end to another small T, and we would pose, spin around, come back, do that kind of thing. And then we do this to music. And so it was loud, it was bold. I was so excited. We'd walk around cheering each other on, and it was finally my turn. My sister went on, and they did like a reggae tune, so she got to do her little on the ground, and I was able to watch backstage. It was not my thing, but I finally got to go on, and I was with my hands on my hips walking to the end of that stage, and I practiced walking in those shoes. I walked, and I felt so good, and then all of a sudden, bam! I was on my back looking up, and I think the whole room went, and I thought, I gotta get out. So I bounced up and I walked to the end of the stage, and I was looking at everyone while the music was blasting, and I was like, give it up for me, yay! I walked off the stage. When I got off the stage, my heart is pounding, and I didn't think I could breathe. Now, I was horrified, but everyone else, all of the organizers, fellow models, was like, you're so amazing, oh my God, you got up! And I'm thinking to myself, that was the worst part. So I became the model and star of the night because everyone wanted to take pictures with the girl who fell and got back up.